It's February 2020 and I feel I'm living my best skincare life, best skin life. Overall, internal and external. I also feel it's a very gloss life. I'm living a very gloss life, but that's another video. But in this video, grab a pen, grab some paper, water, coffee, herb tea, wine, whatever is your choice, and sit down because I got a lot to talk about. I'm 43 years old. I have normal skin type. If it goes towards anything, it goes dry. So I tend to say normal to dry skin. And it will almost, in a sense, kind of adjust to whatever climate I would go to, travel to, but overall, it's normal to dry. I do have hormonal acne, like that will cause some sort of a flare up. So it tends to be related towards that. Where I would see it is always in this region right here. So along the jawline, so the hormonal. Meaning once it comes towards, time for the menstrual cycle to start, I would expect to see some sort of activity around there until, I haven't seen it. Again, touch base on that. But that's just where it will occur. Very rare. It's such a rare occasion for me to see anything in this region, my nose, my forehead, and along my hairline. If I see that, I'm like, well, I know what it'd be, but I'm like, whoa, okay. Very rare. If I do get a blemish, it is a whitehead. I cannot even tell you when I've seen a blackhead on my face. So I do feel very fortunate that I am not prone to having blackheads. Myself, when I look at my skin from 2017, around the time that Fenty foundation came out, I don't know why that stuck in my mind, but I would go back to that date because I have a video saved where I was looking at different foundation shades, and I noticed that I had just a tiny bit of active breakouts, and I had leftover residue of scarring and still trying to get rid of the hyperpigmentation in this region. So it was on both sides of my face. So when I go back and I look at that, and then I look at it now, I'm like, whoa. That's a big difference. In 2019, in January, is when I started to actually increase my workouts. So I was going from maybe 2 days a week, depending on my schedule, 2 days a week, to going as much as I would go every day. And I would have to tell myself, you need to have at least 1 day of rest or 2 days of rest. So I really did increase my workouts, but I would change it. And it wouldn't be strenuous. For my body type, I do more cardio and I do yoga and I like Pilates. But my point is I increased it. So then I go to Lauren, she measures my hair and she's like, wow, your hair really grew. So she goes, did you increase your hair pills? Like, what did you do that was different? I said, the only thing that was different was I increased my workout from, just working out more in days. And she said, maybe that's all you needed to do. Maybe that's your body's way of saying, hello. So I remember that conversation stuck in my mind. Next area I feel that it's just going to continue as long as I keep doing it. It just is cleaning out my skin, cleaning out my pores, and really just helping. The overall texture and the overall health is I still do a mask every night. I group my mask by what they do. So I have like the gel ones, I have the ones that, detox skin, and I have my face sheets, and I keep them bundled together so that way I know what, where to reach for, because I change it every time I do the mask. So one night I might do a sheet mask, the second night's a sleeping mask, the third night could be the detox, the fourth one is a gel mask. Now products change in my skincare routine, maybe some steps have left, some steps have been replaced, but my overall concept of the different types of products and why I use them and anti-aging and so forth, that hasn't changed. So I do my skincare routine. I also make sure that I include other areas with my skincare routine that are very much overlooked. So for example, one product that I have here for my skincare routine in the morning, I only specifically use it for this neck region. I go all the way down, chest area, shoulders as well, just to kind of soak it in. And that's because this is the area, our neck, our hands, I will put the residue on my hands, and our lips too. They are often overlooked because we're so socially conditioned into you just do the face, and then everything else kind of is left alone. So that's something that you can remember to do if you don't already do it, is to carry your products down. And if you need to be like, oh, I don't like this product to be used on my face, maybe it will work on your neck. So I have this tray here that I just don't want everything to tip over. So I want to make sure that I have the essentials in here. So I have my lip sleeping mask. I have my Clarins lip balm here. I have a lip scrub from Fresh. They actually sent this to me because I was actually talking with them too, Fresh, and I said, I love the face scrub that I have, the strawberry one, and why I like their version too. This is just the sugar version. It's not strawberry. What I like about their scrub is I don't need water to take it off, and I like that. It is, in a sense, a lip scrub that is like a mask at the same time, just like the lip sleeping mask. So it's got the sugar grains, and I can just put it on my lips, I scrub it, and then I just leave it there because it's got like a film type in it. I just leave it on my lips. Oh, it smells good. And then I can take my tissue or my cloth that I have here, I just wipe it off, and it still has that residue on it, and it's protecting my lips, keeping them nice and soft, just like the sleeping balm. So then I just go in with whatever I have. I'll grab the Clarins. If I know I'm immediately going out afterwards, I will put on the Fresh Sugar Balm because this has SPF 15 in it. I need a balm, and I want to make sure I'm using a balm that has SPF in it because of the sun. So this just happens to have 15. I wish it had 30, but this is the sugar one. And then they also sent me the rose version that has the like the pink tone to it. It's SPF 15 too. So either one of these is what I have always in this tray. And then when I know, especially, okay, I'm going to leave, I make sure I take one of these and put them in my purse. But overall, as long as I know I have these in this tray like this, I know that I'm going to be protecting my lips and using that as part of my skincare routine. So that is very important. If you can just, in a sense, kind of have these mindset as it's your face, it's your lips, it's your neck, it's it's everywhere. You need to make sure that you incorporate that as part of your skin maintenance. It's not only just your face. And also on my notes, I use sunscreen every day, no matter what. Now I have been using sunscreen ever since I was like a child, so it was already kind of in that routine, the mindset back then. So sunscreen is very important. I think mine right now is 45. Get at least 30. If you don't have a sunscreen that you like, find it. Take the time. That is going to be your number one anti-ager as well. That is going to help protect your skin. The rays don't care who you are. They don't care nothing. Does not discriminate. It will burn. If there's anything that I can teach you, is to be proactive. Don't be reactive. Do not wait until something happens to then try to fix the problem. That's about it as far as like products and a little bit backstory like that. I did make note of this. No product out there, no skincare, nothing out there that you can buy is going to work unless you yourself understand that it is your internal health and your external health. It is mind, body, and spirit. That overall is what makes, I feel, the best skin of my life. And it's what I've experienced. So this next segment we're rolling into, this is where it's going to get a little bit more deep. So let's talk about that. Now, I have my bottle here. So this goes into more of the lifestyle, okay? We're going to go into internal, mind, and spirit. This is my water bottle I got at Marshall's. I think it's 24 ounces. Yeah, a little over 24 ounces. I fill this up with water each and every time. I couldn't tell you how many times I fill this up in a day. I just fill it up. I drink from the spout, or if I get tired of the spout, I just take it off. I drink from the top, but I'm filling it up. I think, well, I probably drink close to a gallon because I just pulled this from the kitchen. I grabbed these from Costco, the Kirkland water. It's 3.78. Oh, it's 1 gallon. I just need to read that. So here it is. So see how much I have left? Because I did fill it up from the morning. That's how I have left. So, I mean, it's only what, 2 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna be at the gym by 3:30. So easily will drink a full gallon today. So that's what I do. Refill. For me, I got into the mindset and the habit of filling this up. That's how I remember to be drinking my water. So think of a way, if let's say water is hard for you to remember to drink water, just think of a system to get you to remember to do it. For me, it was just refilling this. There are bottles that have like times on them. You can do that. That didn't work with me because I didn't want to be looking at the time all day. But just find a way. Okay, so that's going to help you. I say it so much that you need to be hydrating yourself and keep yourself hydrated. Our skin, this last organ to get what it needs. So the more that we can help and internally help, the better off we're going to be. So just keep hydrating yourself. Keep it hydrated. Next is daily workouts. You know, again, I do rest. I also listen to my body too. Like if I say, okay, I'm going to rest maybe on a Friday, I'm going to rest on a Sunday. You know, my mind, I'll get those 2 dates kind of stuck. There's been times where my body's like, look, you need to rest. Give yourself a 3rd day. Listen to your body. And then I've done that and I'm like, whoa. The next day, I could tell, I could feel a difference. So just listen. When you need to rest, take the time to rest. And you know what? This isn't just about workouts. This is just in general. If you can feel it, you know, maybe you're just too stressed or whatever it is, the kid's driving you crazy. Take the time to rest and do not feel guilty. Do not feel guilty for taking care of yourself. I'm going to keep preaching that too. Okay. Do not feel guilty. I do my cardio. I do yoga. I meditate. I pray. That's me. You know, of course, you can do what you feel comfortable doing, but those are what works for me, and that is what is helping me. Again, internal health, mind, and spirit. I also don't drink. I don't smoke. I drink mostly water, coffee in the mornings, and then like the rest of the day, and even into evening, I'll have like some herb tea. But now, let me back up. In my 20s, early 20s, I had a little wine here and there, had a little cocktail. I never really liked hard liquors. Well, I call it hard liquor, you know, like the hard stuff. But I just didn't like the taste of it. And I noticed that when I started to change those lifestyles within me, especially with just saying I don't want to drink anymore. You know, it's got a lot of calories in it. And then it was causing, you know, the weight to be put on. I still have a good time without no alcohol. So, I mean, I don't understand that concept of you can't have fun unless you have a drink in your hand. You know, you can have fun. Especially when you're the one taking the photos and doing the drive-in and recording the footage, everybody acting a fool. That's when it really gets fun. So I don't do that. And I did say that about the smoking. Don't smoke. Wreak havoc on your skin on top of your internal health. But no, just don't smoke. Ain't nothing cute about it. And drugs and so forth, no. I don't do those. So let's see, touch base. I also am an early to bed person. So I go to sleep what I consider early. I am out by 9 o'clock at night. I would be probably usually like getting into bed around 8 o'clock, 8:30. Watch a movie here and there. But I start getting sleepy at 9 o'clock. I don't mind it at all. I'm not out running the streets. I'm the first to tell somebody, listen, if you don't catch me before happy hour to have me go out, I'm not leaving the house. I'm going to make sure my butt is home before the sun goes down. Because by the time the sun goes down, everybody crazy coming out. You ain't going to see me up in the streets. I do all my business during the day. I take myself home. But you want to go to bed, okay? People that like to stay up until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and again out partying, doing all that stuff. You do what you want. But your body needs to go to sleep. Your liver is trying to do what it needs to do to clean itself and clean your body. So it has this period of when it is working at its top best. And it's working at its top best like close to 2 o'clock in the morning. So think roughly about 4 hours. So if you're out and about, you're up in the morning at 1 o'clock in the morning and you're night owl or out running the streets, how is your liver supposed to do what it needs to do? We're going to close it out with 2 areas left that I want to talk about that I feel really definitely changed my skin. And it's internally as well. Okay. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. The brain is a very powerful thing. What is it when you like go to your doctor, you talk to people, and you're like, oh, my skin's wigging out and so forth, so forth. What is one of the top 3 things they say? They say stress. It is not a cliche. It is stress is a huge culprit. The stress accounts for a lot of, other areas of illnesses and sickness and pain and so forth that's inside of our body. It seems like it's such a little thing that is just it's easy to stop stressing. It's a nasty little beast, stress. So when I look at stress, I think about how I tackle it or what I do to help it. And you want to talk about it, just an improvement, not only in the stress, but I see it in my body. I see it in my skin. Part of my stress is I notice that I feel I needed to remove I say the noise. The noise is, the people chattering in the background, telling you this, that, and the other. And people, family and friends, that are not there for the right reasons. It matters to me how the people that I truly love, how they feel and think about me. But, on one hand, I can count that versus, everybody else. It's noise and just acquaintances. So that is something I feel that has really helped with stress too, is having your circle of support in your friends and in your family is very crucial. And that it's okay to say no to everybody else. It's okay to let that go and get rid of that noise. You're going to see a big difference in your stress level. You start focusing on you, your mind and your body. Okay? And focus on the people that are truly there for you. You're going to see a big difference like that. Believe me, stress-wise, I did. It's very important to remember this. You want to spend your energy and your time on the people that matter. Because not everybody is deserving of your energy and of your time. I wrote, that's all, folks. Here is to having glowing, radiant, clear, dew-rich skin for 2020. This is what I've been doing, what I've noticed, my experience, what I'm passionate about. And just overall, I hope that you can pick something out of this video and it can touch you and help you too in your own skin journey. internal health, external health as well, and help you out in any way, shape, or form. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Please come back. Bye.